Today on FTRTV, we're going to talk all things Reef Stock. G'day everyone, my name is David Mine. Welcome back to First Time Reefer TV. And yes, I have had a slight hiatus from the YouTube channel. Unfortunately, I've been incredibly busy and I've had to put the YouTube channel on the back seat for a little bit. But be rest assured, I am still here and hoping to churn out some more content for you guys now that I've got a little bit of breathing space and trying to get my hands back on top of life. So as you can see here, the tank is kicking along really well. There is a little bit of coral, a little bit, quite a few fish, and it's, you know, I literally let the tank run for about 6 months without anything in there, except for, you know, putting in some ammonia and keeping the cycle going. But I just wanted to let the tank mature and just let it do its thing because it is a dry rock, bare bottom tank. And I knew that that was going to be quite a long maturing process, and I didn't want to rush it and sort of run into problems with algae and everything else as well while once I get livestock in there. So quite a few updates coming for the tank. Very soon we'll do a full breakdown of all the equipment that I've used and what I think about them now that I've been using it for over 6 months, and you know, some pros and cons of everything that I've got installed in the system. But today we're going to chat all things Reef Stock. Now, Reef Stock is going ahead this year. Thank God. We did miss out last year due to COVID, which is an absolute nightmare. And it's still sort of lurking around now, but I think we're going to be in the clear, and hopefully there's going to be no issues churning out this fantastic show. And really excited to announce that Reef Stock is going to be at a new venue down at the Sydney Showgrounds, a bigger venue with bigger booths there for all the vendors. So I think that's going to be, that's just going to mean that the show is going to be even better than it already was. And I'm really excited, and I can't wait till August 7th and 8th, and it is the date of August 7th and 8th this year. At the Sydney Showgrounds, I'll put a link to their page so you can check out all the updates and also the location as well. But I'm also excited to be announcing that I am co-hosting it with Reef Builders for the team. Unfortunately, they can't make it over here to our beautiful island due to quarantine issues and where they are based. So I am going to be co-hosting the show for them and helping them run the event, which I'm extremely honored and privileged to be asked to do. And I'm super excited and hope I can do the event justice, and I look forward to seeing all of you guys there. But let's get into the video now, checking out some of the stuff that's going to be, maybe some of the vendors that are going to be at Reef Stock this year. So all you need to do is just jump onto the Reefstock Australia page, which is reefstock.show/Australia-2021. You'll be able to see all the event details there, where it's going to be, and they've got a couple of special offers for accommodation as well for anyone that wants to book. So you can see there, the event is scheduled for August 7th and 8th, Reefstock Australia. And well, you know, that's all of their Facebook posts. So if you want to keep up to date with all of their details about what's going on, who's going to be there, and if there are any changes to the show, be sure to jump into the Facebook page. You can see there, that is the vendor spacing, which we'll touch base in a second. As you can see, it's a much larger location. The Platinum sponsor booth right in the middle there, taken up by my boys Delua and Cade, which I'm extremely excited about to see what they are going to do with that stand. I think it's a monstrous, like a, something like 12 by 4 meters, so 48 square meters of booth space, which is absolutely nuts. It's going to be heaps of tanks to fill that, boys. But we'll go down just to the bottom of the page here. As you can see, that's the new venue of Sydney Showgrounds at Sydney Olympic Park. Quite a massive, obviously, exhibition centre, but they're not taking the whole lot. It's just the one section of it, and that's the location of where the Sydney Showgrounds is. And then, like I mentioned before, if you just jump on, they've got a special room rate, which is 20% off the standard room rate for both the Novotel and the Pullman. So if you guys want to book accommodation, I suggest that you guys get in nice and early to avoid disappointment and missing out on a room. But it is 20% off their room rate. All you got to do is just follow the links that you can see here that they've put up on their website. If you click through, and they'll be able to direct you to the room that you want to do, or the room that you want to get. But it is 20% off the standard room rate, which is pretty awesome for them to be able to negotiate that for everyone. Tickets are coming soon. They haven't actually been released yet, but hopefully they're not too far away. As you can see here, the platinum sponsors, the boys from Delua and Cade, a match made in heaven, and I'm sure they're going to do some fantastic things in their booth. So congratulations to Delua and Cade for securing that platinum sponsor. The gold sponsor we've got here, which is the boys Graham Faulkner from Aqua Depot, one of the distributors based out of WA there, and also the boys from Aquarium Gallery, which are like absolutely killing it these days, getting some fantastic stock, flying around the country, visiting people, and putting together some fantastic tanks in their store as well. I hope one day I'll be able to shoot out to Perth and actually visit their store in person, because it looks like a fantastic store. So congratulations and well done to Aqua Depot and Aquarium Gallery for securing the gold sponsor booth. Silver sponsor, we've got Hanna Instruments, and I'm really looking forward to speaking to the boys from Hanna, because I think they've just released a new nitrate test kit, which seems to be their version 2.0. It's going to be a lot more user-friendly to be able to do tests, and I'm looking forward to talking to the boys about that as well. And then if you scroll further down, the Reefstock official vendor list, as mentioned, you've got the platinum boost, the gold and the silver, which is taken up by Delua, Cade, Aqua Depot and Aquarium Gallery. And then we move in the first 5 booths here. You've got Ocean Reefs Marine Aquariums. They're based out of WA as well. I think a retailer as well as collector, and they get some fantastic stock. And I remember the previous Reef Stock we had, they had the most amazing collection of LPS in their tank, which absolutely blew me away. And the WA torch, there's just something about them, those bright gold and green tips on there, and the Hulk torches that they get. I'm looking forward to seeing what the boys from Ocean Reefs can bring. Then you got Nick's Aquarium, Oceanarium, Terrarium. He's going to bring his A game. I'm sure there's going to be massive colonies of gold stem torches, as well as some Ripper Scullies and LPS Micro Musa A-can, which I better not call it just an A-can, because I probably will get in trouble. Then you got the boys from Canberra Aquarium, sorry. Ben Thompson from Swell Frags, and my homie Oliver Hill from Reflections Aquatics. He's going to be making an appearance up there as well. So that rounds out the first few booths. Then we move on to booths 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. You got Sustainable Reefs. My boys Christian, Rick and Shane up in Cairns there. They're going to bring some, I think a lot of high-end SPS that they've been hoarding that they haven't released yet, but also some really difficult to aquaculture LPS as well. And Shane does amazing stuff by aquaculturing the stuff that's probably not so popular because it is much slower growing. His stuff takes 12 to 18 months before it's ready for market. So thanks to Shane for putting the effort for actually fragging those sorts of things and aquaculturing and ensuring longevity in that LPS sort of market as well, that a lot of people aren't touching base on. If you guys haven't seen any of that work, jump over to their Facebook page and you'll be blown away by what they're doing. You got Coral Madness, and then Nature Aquariums and Water Gardens. They're going to be up there. I've done a tour of their store to check out some of the stock that they are bringing as well, and they are teaming up with their Primo Collector to showcase some of the best stock that you're going to be able to get your hands on. And then rounding out those top 10, you've got Majestic, Paul Talbot from Majestic Aquariums. They're no doubt going to bring some fantastic stock as well. Then you've got booths 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. You've got Christian Hoffman and Ridge from A1 Aquarium. They're based in Townsville. He took over that store during COVID, and they've really turned that store around to be doing some amazing things. Sunny and the team from Eastwood Aquarium, one of my favourite aquariums to visit in Sydney, that I visit every single time, and I have dinner with Sunny and the team every single time I'm up in Sydney. So I expect to see some really fantastic SPS frags coming from them, as well as probably some really primo little morphs and reeks and stuff as well. So really looking forward to seeing their booth. And then you've got the boys, Julian Isan from Triton. who do all the ICP testing based right out of Australia here now in Cairns. So looking forward to having a chat to those boys as well. Booths 15, 16, 17, 18 and 19. We got Triton again, so I think they've got 2 booths next to each other. The bigger the better. Future Fish, which I actually haven't heard of Future Fish before, so I'm assuming something to do with aquaculturing of fish, so that'll be interesting. You got Jay-Z Marine, Chris Blunden. He's going to have an amazing collection of, I think last time we were there, he had a really good collection of Micromusa, Lord Hoensis down at his stand there. And I think Chris is also supplying water to everyone at the show as well. So for all the vendors watching this, be sure to get your water order in so you don't miss out. Then my homie Eric Jurcic from Himalaya, Australia. He's been kicking goals. He's setting up a retail store. He's got a factory now, churning out some amazing work. And the guy's working literally 26 hours a day. I don't know how he does it. He's an absolute machine. But I'm sure he's looking forward to having a beer or two of Reef Stock as well. Then we've got X-Frags as well. I think that's my boy Michael Shah, I believe, and Joe. So I know Michael Shah's taste in coral, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to bring to the show. Booth 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24, we've got Frankie's Frags, Gallery Aquatica, Reef Secrets and Fine Pebble Aquarium. What a freaking corner that's going to be. Frankie's Frags obviously have some amazing frags available as usual. Gallery Aquatica, the queen of fragging, and Zoas, everyone loves Anya in the team. Darren Hatfield from Reef Secrets. He had, I think, the most expensive piece of coral. My boy Cam Lamont bought, I think, a $1,000 or $1,500 scully from there that looked absolutely bonkers. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he pulls out of the vault this year. And then Sebastian Menino from Fine Pebble Aquarium. He's going to bring some primo stuff as well. Now booths 25, 26, XL2, 27 and 28 is my homie Lambdone from Fish Are Friends. Man, I had a show scheduled for Melbourne, which unfortunately had to get cancelled, but let's not get into that. But he showed me, he set up his tank, and this is just for a local show in Melbourne here, not even like a show on the scale of Reef Stock. And man, his tank is bananas. I'll put a little picture somewhere up here so you guys can drool over it, but he is the king of hustling coral, and he's got some incredible stock. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he is bringing. I think he's got 2 booths as well. One's going to be like a bar or a lounge, so the Fish Are Friends lounge. He's teaming up next to Salty Pets. They've got the big booth there, and as usual, Salty Pets is going to bring the absolute fire to the show. It's always a pleasure speaking to the Bezadenhout family and also seeing what sort of gems that they've been able to hoard throughout the year. And every single time they, have no problems absolutely blowing the minds of every reefer that comes to see them. By far, easily one of the busiest booths at Reef Stock for sure. And then we've got another couple of booths that have opened up. And they're looking towards sort of like hobbyist fraggers, so anyone that wants to take up booths 29 to 32, be sure to hit up the team from Reef Builders so you can secure yourself a booth. Then we got the Pet Quarters team as well that have taken one of the big booths in the middle. And Pet Quarters, you guys would have seen a video I did not long ago touring their store. Man, they blew me away for a pet store. They really know what's going on, not only in their marine section, but also pets. And having Paul Rudder and the team there, Isaac Collins and Michael and the other boys, man, they are an absolute force to be reckoned with. An amazing team at Pet Quarters, and I can't wait to see those boys again. But like I said, anyone that wants to become an exhibitor or a vendor at Reef Stock, there's the details there for you to fill out the contact form and email as well, so you can get the details. But man, I am looking forward to Reef Stock, and I can't wait to get up there, have a beer or two with everyone inside a new venue. And I think everyone's definitely going to be bringing their A game. But if you guys are heading up to Reef Stock as well, leave a comment in the comment section down below so I know to keep an eye out for you. For anyone that does see me there, please make sure you say hello, and don't be shy to walk up, even if in the middle of filming. We're all good, we can still have a chat. And thank you to the Reef Builders team for asking me to co-host your event. It's an absolute privilege to be able to do it, and I hope I do you guys justice. But as I mentioned, I am going to be doing a few LFS tours across the East Coast. I'm going to be starting here in my hometown in Melbourne. We're going to post a few videos and try and sort of have a look under the skirt very quickly of what some vendors might have coming or already have hoarded in their store, to give you guys a quick taste of what they're going to be bringing up there. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, everything crossed, I'm going to be in Sydney on Tuesday the 8th and 9th of June. 2 days, just a quick overnight stay. Anyone wants to catch up, meet up, if you've got a tank in Sydney that you'd like me to film that's absolutely off its head, please leave a comment down below or hit me up on Facebook, because I want to try and squeeze in as much filming as I physically can. But we're going to smash through all the stores, a couple of stores that I haven't actually been to as well. And of course, dropping into Fish Our Friends to see what sort of goodies they've got coming. And then I'm going to be flying up to Queensland as well, and I haven't actually finalised the dates for Queensland, but it looks like it's going to be either the end of June, start of July. So for anyone that would like to catch up, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. And if you've got a tank that you want me to film while I'm in Queensland as well, please hit me up and let me know. But if you guys like this video, smash that like button somewhere there, and leave a comment down below in this video if you've got any questions about what's going to be happening for Reef Stock, or if you want me to hit you up while I'm in town. And my friends, please consider subscribing to the channel, because we've got plenty of update videos coming for this bad boy out the back here, and it helps the channel go a long way into growing, which we're sitting about close to 4,500 now, which I'm absolutely blown away. But thanks for joining to this video, my friends. Until next time, peace.